All right, let's try this one more damn time because I am not having any luck with this damn computer here. Jesus. All right, let's try this one. Sorry, everybody. I apologize for like the 10th time for my piece of crap computer. And yeah, it's just unbelievable. All right, everybody. So I'm just gonna have to start restarting this thing all over before every show or once a day. I'm just gonna. I just hate to power it down because when I power it down, I lose the live stream and people are watching it and relying on it. So that sucks. Okay, so let's kind of talk. Here we go. Just really quick catch up. Here was my call. We've been shorting for days. We told everybody this is no way. This is a ABC. I'm sorry. There's no way this is a. This was an impulsive wave up. This was clearly proven to be an ABC on the C wave. We were just looking for the top right here. We knew where to short. I had everything. You picked your poison right here on how to short this puppy, and that was pretty easy, right? And then we all see where we ended up down here. Now on this, it was pretty easy to see where we had, if you even wanted to take the, if you wanted to take the easy route, right? You had an easy route where this broke below. You know, and you could have started shorting it. It would have been right up in this region right here. You could have started your short right here. You could have made your little bit of money right headed down here. You would have made plenty of money right there shorting from this area. And now you're down. So listen, we've got a lot of support right here at this. We're plopped on top of a fib line. So we're right on top of a fib. We're trying to break through it. I have been sending out a couple tweets earlier. We were in the members area. I told everybody, I said, everybody take profits at 6,200-ish. It bounced off there. I did close one of my short trades right there. So I closed one of my pretty good sized short trades right there. And yes, they were in the group area. So I can show you that. Let me take a look. I also posted that up on Twitter. Let me find that. Here's the charts area. Okay, so I said take your profits at 6,200, and that was, where was that? Right here, right there. So if this is a dump, so layered, so I relayered shorts. So I got back in on another short. Now I still am sitting on a short from 6,500. I'm just kind of letting that one just keep running, right? I've got a short from 6,500, and I've got another short on ETH from like 207 or 211 or something like that. And I'm kind of just sitting on those. I'm parked on those. I'm just kind of letting this fall. But you see, this bounced. So we called the bounce. And then as soon as it bounced, we said, hey, you know, watch out when this dumps again. You need to take profit at 6,200 range. That was done earlier. You can see where the price was when this happened. The price is way up there. Okay, so we called that, and that was, then you've got that little bit of bounce, but then it came down. Look at that, hit 62.01 right there, right on the damn money. I was off by $1. I was off by looks like $1.61, right? $1.61. Wow. Damn. That's even good for me, right? To be off $1.61, right? But that was really good calls. On that, where you wanted to take your profit, it came back up. And then, you know, we're looking to, now I haven't started to add more shorts on yet. I just haven't started to add more shorts. I mean, I would like to, I'm looking for this. I think I'm just going to hold on to my other short. I would like to see this come down here, and it needs to break the wedge. I mean, look at how, guys, look at how perfect this works, right? I mean, look at this wedge line. Came right up and just tapped right on that wedge line, right? Point to point to point, right? It just absolutely works out amazing, these trend lines, right? These trend lines just are so powerful in what they do and how they work. And you can see, see this trend line come down here? Look at all of this, just slicing through all the wicks, slicing through all these wicks, slicing through those, slicing through these two open and closes, slicing through these wicks, right? You see the power of this trend line here and how incredibly powerful that is. So now that we're coming down, we need to test this one more time. And you see, we're kind of in this little trough of trend lines right here, right? We're at this big intersection of trend lines. So you've got resistance coming up. right? From the, I mean, support coming up from the bottom, and then you've got support that also is coming down from the top. So this trend line from the top is also support. So you've got two supporting trend lines that are all merging together to make this a really tough little cookie to bust through, right? So, you know, I mean, this could just kind of balance out here a little bit, and then we could just kind of get our final fall down to target is kind of what my thought is. It's just kind of what I'm thinking right here. And that's what I'm looking at. I'm still looking at this to come down here. So you've tested the trend line 1, 2, 3 times. Look at now, you had to do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bounce, came down, 1, 2, bounce, ripped through the trend line. Then the trend line held all of this before it finally broke through. Now, same thing. We're looking just for this trend line area to hold and get some bounces in here, and let's see how long it takes for us to break through and or bounce up. And now you've got to compete with these other trend lines that are going up right here. Right now you've got these upward, and look at how well this kind of, kind of works out a little bit right there. Let's see if we can adjust this maybe. Right? See if we can adjust that to something like this. Right? So you got your price action, you've got the wick right here. Right? This could possibly be another, resistance and support trend line right there. If not, I bet we could probably hunt down another one. But let's see if we can find this wick to wick. Let's see what we can do for this wick right here. Top wick. Hey, that doesn't look too bad, right? Wick, 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 wick. There you go. That's pretty good. I like this a little bit better. So now I've got my trend lines right here. So my trend lines are parked. Here's your support and your resistance. Now we're just going to kind of bounce around, I think, inside of this square right here. So you're going to bounce around in this square before finally bouncing out of here. Okay. Now let me tell you what I've got my eyes on, right, with the in the members area. So the members stream has this chart right up here, up and running right now. Okay. So this is my chart that's running in the members area, right? So here it is. Take a look at this, right? Now, you've come down to support right here. You've had support in the past on this line a couple times right here on this bottom line. This one right here kind of kicked out. That one right there, you got a bunch of these. There's a little support, tap right there, bounced up, bounce, broke down, right? So now we're just watching this. Now listen, this it wants to possibly find the bottom right here, right? Let's see if this thing can find the bottom right here, right? So this thing came before, look, it goes up, breaks down. It doesn't get as low as it did here, right? Came up, broke down, came up, broke down higher. So this definitely broke down higher. Now this one broke all the way down here. We're going to be looking to see if this is our support area. Now what I would be looking for is a bounce in this support area. And you can see that our bounce support line on the top side right here is 62.93. Right? So we just had a wicked fall. So I'm going to go back to another chart. I want to go back to a different chart. Let's go back right here. And what I want to do is I want to start throwing some fib lines on here to see really kind of how far back can we retrace, right? So let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. All right, so we're going to start right here. We're going to move in right there. So there to there. So there's our fall down. Look at that. Perfect on the 786. Absolutely money on the 786 right there, right? That's absolutely perfect. Okay, now we're going to look for a retracement on this. So your retracement on this, right? There you go, 62.90. Look at how well that works out, right? 62.90 is kind of where this could retrace up to. Now, if this really wanted to get really spunky and funky right here, this thing could retrace up a little bit higher. So we got to be careful right here. We just fell a long ways, right? And looking at this, right? Looking at this, this kind of looks like a 1, 2, right? So you're going to go 1, 2. This is a 3. Now, it doesn't look like you've started anything super hardcore in here. All right, let me pull this back. All right, 1, 2, 1, 2. This is your 3 to 4. So this is all of your wave 3. So you're possibly pulling back for your wave 4 to continue on for your wave 5. So this definitely looks like a impulsive wave down right here. This could be a 1 2 1 2, right? 1 2 of wave 1 of the impulsive wave down, then 1 2 3 4 5. Let's be careful. This might only retrace back to the 3 2 6, right? So if we zoom back in there one more time, right? We zoom back in, and Jesus Lord, let's pull this in here. And all right, I just want to make sure, got a lot of mess in here. Let's get all this mess out of here. Right, and that's out. Got a great call by the Beast Scalper to short the crud out of that. Got a great long call by the Beast Scalper on the sick man. If you're just playing the Beast Scalper, you guys are killing it. All right, so you guys, Jesus. So you guys, you see that now we have this 1 2, and I'm gonna go ahead and pull a. Actually, I already have this done. I don't even know why I'm doing this with a different chart. Where is this? Where is this chart at? Where are you? I got a chart with this already done on it. Where are you at? Here, chartsy, chartsy. Here, chartsy, chartsy. Come on. Come on. Sorry guys, I have to reload all my damn charts because it crashed. All right, I think this is it right here. Nope, that's not it. I know which one it is. I still have to reload all my charts. All right, there we go. All right. All right, good. Sorry, man, I have to reload all these charts because when my thing crashed. Okay, here it is. This is it right here. All right, so let's take a look over here real quick. So what you have is you have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up. 1, 2. This is 1, 2. Look, I have my 3 deeper, right, coming down here deeper. But this could actually be my 5 right here too. This could definitely be my 5. But what I want to do is I want to come over here and I want to pull an extension. So I'm going to go from here to there. Can move this out of the way. All right. So yes, I still think we're going to end up in this box down here. I still think we're going to end up in this box down here is still my target, right? So we came down to the target one, perfect. So my bear target hit, just perfect on this. I do expect us still to bounce up possibly a little bit more here. Let's see, but listen, the market is very, very weak right here, right? Very weak, and this can bounce up one more time. Okay, so this works out for my target's low. This came down to this 618 right there. I'm going to clean that out. I'm going to clean that out. You see our resistance right up there. We've got a resistance 63.13. I do want to pull, but just plop on one more. I want to plop on one more. What do I want to do? I want to do one more here. Give me 1 second. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, yeah, kinda, right? Kind of, I'm trying to figure out this wave 3, I mean, that's pretty good right there, right? I mean, that's pretty on target right there. Oops. Come here, get out of the way. Right? I mean, that's 61.95. I mean, we came down. That's pretty damn good for that wave right there. So, listen, one more wave up, looking for a wave 5 down. This could just be your wave 4, right? I still think this is only your wave 4 right here, looking for your wave 5. I would, you know what? I mean, you guys should have been shorting from the top. You should have been shorting from the top, right? You definitely should have been shorting from the top here. But, you know, on this retracement, let's just kind of see where you're going to have to go all the way up here, come all the way down there. The 326 is 62.92, right? So if this comes back up here, gets into range, I'd be shorting. Now your high side, 63.48, right? But if this is weak, this is only going to travel up here just a little bit, right? So I'm going to say, I mean, this thing can just travel up right into this area right here, right, into here, and then this would be your green target area 1, right? And if this thing got really, really frisky, right, this would be your green target area 2 to maybe wick out right here, right? I'm not too hopeful on this particular thing because look at we have a ratio that we're kind of working with right now, right? A ratio. So here's your fall from up top here to the bottom. Retrace back a little less than 382. Like these retracements, especially on these bigger ones, like to retrace back a little less than 382. And I would say that this was kind of the second retracement, the second bounce right here, right? So this was the first bounce, right? Came back up. Starting the second bounce, haven't broken the bottom line yet, but I still think we'll pierce through and make a new shorter, a lower low, at least on this time frame right here, right? At least it'll do it over here because this is a pretty good rally right here. This is man, this held up real well, right? This held up really, really well like this, right? And I think we're gonna just like this one right here. See, we got this bounce. Right, check that out. Came right back up to the 382 and then dropped down one more time. So hit the 382, drop down. Let me get in here a little bit tighter. And pull that up to the top. Look, came down for the first drop, came up, wick to the 382, right? And then dropped down one more time to your low right there. Boy, that was 5,700. Now, I'm not sure about 5,700 over here. Okay, I'm just not sure about 5,700 over here, but I will tell you what, this is playing out the exact same way with the exact same pattern as we had over there, and that is what we've been watching over here on our Ichi chart. Let me find our Ichi chart. Oh, actually, it's this one right here. Here you go. So this is kind of the J-hook chart. So here's your J-hook chart, and it shows the correspondence between these two areas. There's this red box. This box, there's the red box, there's the red box. Both of these came up to the tippy top. Look at how well these worked out. This is just crazy how picture perfect this was. Look at it on the daily. Watch this on the daily. Check this out. I mean, money. 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. I tell you guys. It just doesn't get any better. You know, when you go over to my other chart, right? When you go over to my chart, which is this one right here. I mean, this 359 dump chart is just out of damn control. This thing is such a home run chart. This is such a home run pattern. It's just almost like taking candy from babies playing this thing over here. I mean, it's just so easy. So easy. I've mastered the TD system now, and it's just so awesome. I'm so excited about finally cracking the code on the TD system, and I think I've finally done it. At least I'm really confident in playing the TD system right now. So here we go. We've charged down on this line right here. Now, this one happened over a single day, right? This was a single day timeline, so this thing just kept falling. Look, we've cracked a day right here, so we've got a second day that's opened up. We don't have real heavy resistance below us until 6117, right? 6117 is our next heavy resistance line below us. Look, we blew through all of these. Gone, gone, gone. They all worked as support. Gone. All right, everything's gone. This, gone. That wedge gone, this gone, everything's gone. All right. So now we're looking for this because I'm sure if you break down in this area right here, there was probably, let's see what we had right here. See, here it is right here. See, this is the same track right here. So there's, watch, see, there's the tip, there's the top right there, right? And I'm going to put a line, there's my line. I'm going to move this line right there. Now watch this. So, oh, where's my blue line? My blue line. This is the one I want over here. Give me this over here. And I want that one. Actually, I want this one. All right. 12R. There it is right there. Okay. So here you can see that when we fell down on the 12-hour timeline, look at this. Came down, tapped right here, bounced up, and then broke lower, right? Look, we're doing the same thing on the 12 hour. You had this little spinning top right here, then you had this little hanging man candle, and then it just finally tanked out right here. So you had this break, right? And there was this, now this all happened over one day, but this is broken up over two 12-hour periods. And you can see that we have not kind of completed this final drop or the second leg of this right here, right? But there was a pretty substantial bounce in here. You know, if you go back in here, let's see, how big was this bounce? Just want to pull in here. Yeah, 86 points, right? It was an 86 point bounce. Okay, we haven't quite got there yet, right? Haven't got there yet, but let's do this. Let's zoom into here. All right, let's throw a fib on this. Okay, so it's a little under our 236, right? It's a little bit under the 236 right there. And I'll go right up to the tippy toppy there, right? Definitely a little under the 236. It comes up like right between the 1914 and the 236. Let's make sure, where'd that thing go? Where'd you go? Got it, there it is right here. I want to do the same thing. All right, yeah, this was very weak. So this never even made it back up to the 1914. So that never even made it back up to the 1914. Look, and we have not made it back up to the 1914. So take that as a sign of weakness right there, right? This is definitely a sign of weakness, right? This is, you got to keep an eye on this because this might just take a dump on you, fall out one more time. We were in the members area and we were trying to, you know, we had people scalping long and we got a couple guys who were just absolutely amazing scalpers, KK and Rocket, and they were in there scalping. And I was like, you know, hey, listen, all you who are not pro scalpers, you guys need to slow down, right? Slow down because this thing is super weak right here. And sure enough, it fell out again on them. And I was just, you know, you got to just kind of watch yourself, right? But let's see what happens if we can get even any kind of a substantial bounce back up here. Like I said, I have not closed my shorts. My shorts were all the way up here. I got new shorts at 6,500. I did close out my higher one that I'd had open a long time. I closed that contract out. It was pretty good. I made like 2K on it or something like that. Not a bad day, but I'll take it. And even for the small positions that I play, listen, $500 a day to $2,000 every 3 to 4 days is still a good return for me. I'm still happy with it, right? Remember, low stress trading. I'm a low stress trader, so that's the key. All right, let's kind of breeze through our charts here. I want to get this over with as quickly as possible so you guys can all get back to your amazing lives and this super fun day of trading. All right, let's take a look here. Listen, our RSI is nowhere near in danger. Nowhere near in danger here, right? Our shorts are climbing. They're climbing, trying to get back to all new all-time highs. Let's just watch this. I still think we're going to go up higher here. I think what's going to happen, we're going to come down. We're going to tap we're going to get down to the 6K range again, and people are going to FOMO into shorts again. All right, here we go. We had a death cross between our 20 and our 30. Right, I've been watching this chart. This is a really interesting chart. This has never happened before where we've had all three of these on top stacked above the price line clustered like this. It's never happened before. I couldn't find it where it's happened before. Back in history, I traced all the way back where it happened like this. You know, I mean, it was skimmed across a couple times. It was skimming the price line, but here it's clearly they're bunched above. There's all three of them, and now you're going to have another possible cross between the 30 and the 50. Now, you usually want the lower time frame to cross on top of the higher time frame. That is more bearish. Right, so you've had the bearish cross right here. It just happened between the 20 and the 30, and let's see how this works to knock the price down one more time. Right, we'll go back and let's see if we can find that where that happened back in the same area previously, and no, it didn't happen back there. I want to just let's pull this back and see if we can get. I want to see if we can find where. See, the crazy thing, look at this 50. So the 50 has never, it's always goes on top of the 30 underneath the price. See this, the 50, right? There's the 50, here it crosses over top. It's always under the price, right? That's just crazy. It never has had, you got to go way back to find this happen. And I don't know what it means right now. I wish I did. So I'm just kind of watching this play out still. I just wanted to see what happens when the 20 crosses the 30. There's the 20 crossing the 30. Got reaction back up into it. 20 crossing the 30. Massive dump. 20 cross the 30. You did get a big dump. Now listen, this was a huge dump. If you don't think this was a huge dump and you look up here in this candle, you're like, hey, Vamp, that's nothing, right? That's nothing. Oh, that's a 1,100 point dump. That's a freaking dump. 1,100 point dump right now. You guys would all be dropping mud in your drawers. Okay? You guys would be dropping mud in your drawers right now. All right. All right, so let's cruise along on our charts here. All right, there we go. Let's see if we can even get back up into this area. I'm not looking for this. So let me take a quick screenshot of this puppy right here. Come here. Give me, oh. There we go. Right. All right, let me get this over here. I want to pull this up. So I got to show this to the members. All right, and there you go. Okay. Okay, we're going to skip along. We got a death cross on the 20. All right. Okay, so we also got a new death cross. On the 20, 30. All right, so we're going to cruise along here real quick, see what we got. Got that. Got the up. I mean, who is this guy? Who is this guy? Who is this amazing guy, right? Who is this another great chart. All right, RSI target, RSI chart, money call, right? Wow, just great call. All right, so let's take a look at this RSI chart. So you're coming down here. You did find support. See, look at this. I'm going to take this line and scoot it down just a little bit, right? See the tippy-tappy right there. Let's see what else we got. See if we got any other support right there. No, a little lower, support there, support there, support. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So it looks like this is and look what the supports are. They're always very small off this area, right? They're very small, right? They're cute little biggie baggy bounces right here. So I'm not expecting for this to hold, right? I do not expect for this to hold. All right. All right, and let's cruise along, see what we got. All right, let's take a look at our charts here. All right, so you see our big wedge right here, right? And this is definitely our target. All right, there's our target right there. Let's come on over to our 12-hour. Look, our 12-hour, this is getting really close to support on our Bollinger Bands right here. Really close to support on our BBs. And came down right here, and we're super close. Man, so your support, like I said, your heavy support is right here. I'm going to scoot this down just a little bit. I'm gonna fib this. I'm gonna fib this down a little. I want to fib it. I'm gonna fib it up a little bit so you can see the line. I'm just fibbing this up a little bit. Okay, but you're 61.49 now. 61.49. So the bar keeps moving to the lower side, right? Broke right through the middle, the middle area. That's still in the relative same place. Your top is almost in the same place. Just not even gonna play with that. Looks good. We're going to switch over to our daily. Now our daily is tanking out real low, and this is what I don't want to see. 68.43, right? 68.43. So our daily is super low, and this is much lower than I'd like to see this drop right here, right? I mean, getting down this low is kind of scary, right? Is really kind of scary. We're going to stick it. Look, our top and so we've got a lot of support now stacked above us. 66.21. So 21, you got a lot of support stacked with the daily and the 12-hour. They're just literally stacked on top of each other, marching down. Okay. So this daily is looking really, really scary. Okay? Like, turn away if you don't want to see what the possibility is right here. Right? $58.43. Okay, so this gives us a new low target. Right, this gives us a new low target right there to watch out for. 68.43 is now the new low target for us to put on our charts. Right, so you guys should put that down as a new low target, okay? Okay, so there's that. All right, let's move along. Breaking extremely bearish on the weekly. Remember, we talked about this the other day. We were watching this histogram chart, and we're watching this puppy roll over right here. Get out of my way. Right? Remember, this kicked up. Now this just dogleg down. So we're watching this. Your histogram on the weekly, once again, in bearish motion. Doggy, I think, seriously, I think this coin is like made of bulletproof, right? Thing is barely dropping. It's like, nope, I don't think so. I think this has got one more little swoop, and I'm going to draw it on here. Okay, I'm going to draw one more little swoop on here, and then I think this thing dies. Okay, that's my doggy chart right there. There it is. I'm gonna live and die by this damn doggy chart right here. All right. Okay, I think the doggy has one more cat life left. Right? I think we got one more cat life left on it, and this thing is going to tank out there, right? It's got one more up. All right, we're going to get to that. Here we go. All right, so now we've been tracking this chart, right? And there's our rollover. So look at this trend line. Kind of convenient. It came down and popped that. This trend line worked out. Now we're about to touch this. Now the last couple times we touched, we bounced off of this line right here, off of it right here, and we bounced off it here, and this one just ripped through it. But we got to be really careful here, right? Because this is like a super dangerous spot to be opening longs. Right, when this is coming down here and trying to kiss this, you got to be real careful. But in the past, it has bounced off of this, and I'll show you that on another chart. Our fib chart, let's take a look at our fib chart over here. Now, our fib chart has been on par, right? This thing has been on par. I'm going to slide this over, slide this over, slide this over, and this thing has been absolutely just home run, 100% home run. I mean, I have just nailed this thing, and I'm going to save this. I mean, if you look back on me calling out this fib chart. Now, the fib chart is super important because it's got a lot of lines on it that are super important to our support and resistance. And you see, look, we came down, we tapped this 786. And look, this 786 isn't even part of this equation, right? 786, where's that 786 come from? Oh, yep, this is it. So the 786 is from the top to the bottom here. We came all the way down. Look, we broke through the 786, tapped this trend line here. Broke up, came down, tapped this. Now we know that this is another trend line right here. We know we've got another trend line that we've seen drawn right here to support this area also, right? I think it comes right off of here. There, there, there. So we'll go ahead and now we're going to add that trend line. Right? No, yeah, there you go. Okay. So look, second green trend line, second green, second green, right? So see red, green, red, green, red, green. This one never made it down there. All right, so that trend line actually works out pretty well right there. It's a support trend line. Now we're just going to have to watch and see how this plays out. Now look at this. You just got a long call on the 12-hour on the Beast Scalper, right? You got a long call, right? So careful, these long calls, this is a scalper. The key word is a scalper, right? See here, this is a good scalp. This is a really good scalp. Look, 6,900 points all the way up. If you would have caught the tippy top of that, that's 7,100 points. It's a hell of a long scalp. Here you go, another good scalp right there, right? The key word is scalper. You guys have got to play this as a scalper, and that's what it is. We're going to go back and take a look at kind of what's happened previously in this area. I want to take a look at this box right here, though. Okay, so here's kind of where I also thought we fell out. Something very similar, right? This got a little bit higher and then came down and ripped through the set. Look, paused on the 786. See the 786 right there? There's your 786. Paused, bounced on the 786. Hit the 786, bounced on the 786, very similar. And then this thing just went just as south as you can go south on this puppy right here, okay? And I feel that we are repeating that history, not just for a second time, but for a third time, right? Here we did it at another time. This trend line, you can just pull this thing right through here, right? You should be able to pull this trend line right through there and see there's the same cluster. Right? Came down, bounce, came down, right? Came down, bounce, came down. And I wonder if we could find the 786 in here buried somewhere. And I wonder how we would find that. Let's see if we can. Sure we can. Let's see if we can correlate that to this previous 786. Right? And no, it's still too... It's down here. The 786 is deep down here. So this fall, there's your 786. I mean, it's this wick. This wick is just brutal, right? I mean, if you cut that monster bounce off there, that would be something a little bit more reasonable. But having this wick right here is just, it's hard to count this wick because that wick was so brutal. Right, this is what a reversal should look like right here. This should be a good bottom for us with a lot of buying pressure. That's good volume, good buying pressure, right? That's what that is. And we're just not getting that buying pressure down here. Right, so watch this long call. You did get a long call. This is good to scalp a little bit. But like I said, you got the 236 up there, and I still think this is going to fall out one more time. Okay. Ethereum, man, I would just like to say thank you to Rocket. Rocket caught this one at the top. Rocket did a great job, man. He called to buy this thing up here at, he said buy it as high as you can. He was trying to get it at 228. Didn't quite get up there. I saw a lot of guys, a lot of the members loaded up on some ETH. Got this. I got this lower. I was too busy buying BTC. I bought BTC. I did pick up ETH down here at like 211 or something like that. I don't know, whatever I showed it. Could you make more at McDonald's than working at trading? A lot of people for sure. A lot of people can make more. All right, so let's cruise along. ADA. All right, I would like to say thank you to everybody out there. I would like to say thank you to everybody who commented on my hilarious ADA post. Those were some seriously, if you get a chance, please go to my Twitter page. I'll tell you what, here's what I'll do. I had such a good day trading today, right? I had such an amazing day trading, okay? Here's what I'll do. Let me think here. God, we all made some good money today. Let me think. What will I do? What will I do? Let's see. All right, how about this? All right, I'll do two things. I will give away a bear package. I'll give away two of them. Two of the bear packages, the quarterly bear packages for people who retweet this tweet right here. This is the tweet you have to retweet, right? This is a really big thank you to everybody in our group, all the people who are important to me, all our family, Trading Room, Satoshi Heavy, Until, KK, Peak, Rocket, Chone, Johnny, Until. Listen, if you go over here and you guys retweet this, I will give away two bear packages, all right, today. I'll do it today. All right, and also, not only that, but here's what I'll do. I will give off 20% today because we made so much money. We had so many members make so much money. I will give 20% off to the next 3 people that want to join us in the Vamp package. 20% off, okay? That's what I'll do. But you got to use the code. The code you have to use is, here's the code. Let me write it up here. I will give 20% off for 3 people. Use code end of day show. Right? One word. Got to use this one word. Right? This is what I'll do. I mean, we had so many people made so much great money today in our show. It's absolutely amazing. And you know what? It sucks because, you see a lot of people message me and they're like, listen, I can't afford your package, Vamp. I can't do it. How can I do it? And I will. I'm trying to help people out. I'll give 20% off for 3 packages. And dude, we have been slammed with members joining. Okay, we do not need new members, but I feel bad for a lot of the people that are messaging me on Twitter. Dude, I tell you guys, I get a lot of messages and I try to answer them all. I really try to help everybody out on Twitter, right? And I really try to help everyone out on Twitter to get the best, to give people calls. But you guys got to remember, dude, look at my messages. Dude, just look at my messages over here. Look at how many messages I get. Look at all these messages. Right? I mean, I don't even have time to go through them. And then you stack Twitter on top of that. And it's just crazy, right? And I'm really trying my best to do as much solid TA as possible. It's hard to get to the one-on-ones. And I apologize for not getting to the one-on-ones on time. Okay? I apologize for not getting to the one-on-ones on time. But you tell me what's more important to you. Solid calls or an hour on the phone with Vamp. Okay? Do you guys want to make money? Or do you guys want to spend an hour on the phone with me? And I will get to everybody. I will get to everybody. But I'm trying my best, okay? I'm really trying my best to get to everyone, okay? So, yeah, like I said, here you go. Watch out. Looking for a little bouncy here, just like this happened, right? Back on the other 12-hour. Looking for this bouncy right here. I'm still looking for a lower target. That's kind of where we're at. ADA, once again, amazing call on ADA. Still looking for, you're testing the lower support. You're going to come down here. You're going to test this lower support one more time. You're going to break it. If you're an ADA and you bought this thinking this is going to go to the moon, I'm sorry, right? I'll do my best for everything you guys can do, everything I can do for you. We're going to cruise over here real quick. I just want to check out a couple last quick charts and see what we got up on the board over here. Right, yep, cross. Okay, I do want to get to one chart. Where's it at? Oh, look at this. Nice. I posted this up. Boom, boom, boom. Perfect chart. It's hard. You don't even need to go through the daily candles because it's just one big red ugly candle. I mean, they're all just one big red ugly candle. That's all they are. Just one big red ugly candle with a couple continuation flags, right? I mean, that's all this is. Look, bear flag. This is just posting rising wedge, rising wedge, rising wedge, rising wedge, right? That's all these things are posting up, just a rising wedge. You're just going to go into this wedge channel here. The 2-day, same thing, just massive ugliness. 3 days, still got a whole day to close. And the weekly is just one massive candle on top of another candle, right? Is that weekly engulfing? Ooh, Ah, I'm going to have to watch that if this doesn't fall out lower. Okay. We got a long way to go in this week. A long way to go in this week. Let's see how this week turns out. This might come all the way back up here if we get a nice bounce. Make a super strong hanging man candle, then fall out one more time. That'd be kind of cool. Right? That would be definitely, I could see that. I'm going to write that on here. Right? What is today? Today is September 16th. Vamp. Possible 60, 50 to 50, Jesus, 900 with big bounce to possible, I don't know, 6,400-ish, right? And then this would make a huge hanging man on the weekly. Right? Let's just see if this plays out. I'm not even sure. I'm just throwing it out there because I do see a bounce. I mean, I know we're going to bounce down there. Right? I think we're going to bounce down there. I'm just going to print this. Let me put this here so that people don't think I wrote it in later. I'm just going to save this. Right? It's funny because I don't have any trolls anymore. I bet like almost no trolls. Okay. Oh, it's 17th. Oops. Okay, I'll change that. 17th. All right. Done. Okay. Good. Good. There we go. All right. Now I gotta save it again. Gotta drop it again. Okay. All right. There we go. All right. And hold on. One more chart. Litecoin dying. Okay, let me go over here. All right, so this is kind of one of the things we're watching in the members area. So, all right, here you go. This is your Stoke. Your Stoke is coming down. One of the reasons why we think you're limited to your bottom side here, and I mean you're very limited right now on your bottom side, is that you have, look, you're getting close, right? You're getting close down here, but look at your daily. Right, your daily doesn't have far to go here, right? I mean, you don't have much farther this can fall. Now, you can get a little bounce back up here and then the weakness to fall back down, right? But you don't have too far to go down here. Now, you pull this first bounce. There's your first bounce right there. Look at how perfect it. Boom, boom, boom. I've been saying this on the charts and on the shows for days and days now, saying, look, this is it. Look at how amazing this is. Look at how amazing this 12-hour line is. Look at how these correlate. Absolutely perfect, right? Tap, tap, tap. This is bearish, and I kept going over it over and over. But this is also why we're limited to our downside here. Now, if this daily was way up here, I'd be going 4,800. Here we come, right? Here we come. Easy money, 4,800, right? But no, we're all the way down here. So because we're all the way down here, we got this first skip, right? You got this first skip right there, and you have to kind of go back and say, okay, how many of these little skips, these bearish skips, are we going to run into right here, right? So when this thing skips, it gets ugly, right? Now, look, we bounced off this higher skip right here, right? We bounced off, came up. We're getting pretty deep right now. Getting pretty deep right now, right? So one more bounce up maybe, or just a straight fall down to find the bottom and then to get a bounce up, and then we'll have to see where this plays. But look, we're at the bottom of our Stoke here. This thing is eventually going to want to make its way up, but I got to warn you, look, crawling up is sometimes crawling down, right? So this thing crawls up. Look at this, crawls up, drop hard, crawls up, drop hard, crawls up, drop hard. You see all this area in here. It's just one ugly crawl up and crawl down and crawl up and crawl down. And that's all we did here. We just did the first one, up, down, right? Up, down. But it was definitely like this one. We did this one, right? Up, down. Now this one did one more big one, and then it comes down again. So I'm very careful here. I think we have limited bottom here, limited lower end, and I'm not going to miss this one. One of the things we're hoping for is now, all right, let's put this into perspective, okay? Why is this a really, really, really bad place to be in right now, right? Why is this a really bad place to be in right now? Right? Today is the 17th, right? We are low. We are super, super low, okay? In like 13 days, 13 days, we have the ETF announcement. Okay, we have the ETF announcement in 13 days and counting. And they can postpone that baby at any time between now and then. All right, but I'll tell you what, we do not want to be down here when the ETF gets denied, the VanEck ETF gets denied. We do not want to be down here. We want to be up here, right? If you're at all hopeful for crypto right now, you want to be up here. You want to be up at 6,400. Because when that announcement comes, this thing is going to tank at least 500 points. We're at least going to see a 500-point tank, right? The market's going to drop 500 points, right? With that, a big announcement that everybody has their hat held on right now. All the bulls, right? They're all celebrating, doing a little happy dance. They think this thing's going to get approved. And if this thing gets denied, and we'll be hedging this both ways, this thing's going to fall straight out of the sky at least 500 points on that day. Now, if it moons, if it does get approved, which we will all be ready, we're going to have 2 accounts open. We're going to be hedged both long and short on that day with pretty tight stop losses, right? So that's, oh yeah, we'll make room. I got you, Toasty. I got you. We'll make room. So if this thing does moon up with the announcement, and I'll be saying this every single day, you want to have 2 accounts ready, 1 to long, 1 to short. Do not long or short, do not long alts. Do not long alts. Okay, once again, alts do not run with BTC when BTC runs. Alts die with BTC when BTC dies. That's how it works. They do not run with BTC. When BTC takes off, you guys, that is crazy. Yes, Bubba. Yep, it's 20% less off 0.32. Okay? All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you all so much, man. What an amazing day. So excited. Such a big, thank you all for watching my show. I mean, I really mean it. Thank you guys so much. Thank everybody for being here. Thank you to all the amazing people at Until 1 Mil. KK, I'm going to get Rocket on the show. In fact, I saw Chone called in. I might call back. I might do another show in a little while with Chone. We'll see, maybe late tonight. I saw Chone called in. Damn it, I missed the call on him. Sorry, I was doing the show. Chone, I love you, brother. And I will catch everyone on the flip side, okay? I'm going to leave this chart up right here, okay? I'm going to leave this chart up for everybody. So, yes, right? This is the chart. Yeah, I'm going to leave this chart up for everyone right here. Okay? Actually, no. I'll do one better. I will give everybody... This is the one we're showing in the members area. This is our chart in the members area right here, okay? And let me throw a fib on here. And I will leave this chart up and running for all of you. I just want to add a fib line on this. Oh, yeah, there you go. Oh, where is my dang 191? 0.1914. Save. 1914. Save. Okay. Oh, I want to turn it pink. Save. Yes. All right, there we go. Okay, so what we're watching is, I'm going to put this on the 12-hour. All right, so you're watching the Stoke here, right? The key is to watch this Stoke chart down here, right? The Stoke chart is what you need to watch. That's super important, okay? Because you're going to, little bounce up here, but I'm still looking for this to get dragged down, Okay, we're still looking for this to get dragged down here. And a key target, I'm going to put this back. A key target is, you got two key targets, 6185, and the second target is 6050, and the third target is the wedge, the trend line on the bottom, trend line, and it's like at 5980-ish. Okay. So let me squeeze this in here like that. There's this. Oh, okay, come on. Give it to me. All right. Okay, there we go. So these are our targets on the low side. I'm going to turn this yellow. All right, okay. All right, thank you guys all so much. Hey, Bernard, tell your mom I said hi. All right. What Bernard says, thanks, Vamp. You and Rocket made me a free all-in 14-day vacation today. They're all-inclusive. I love it. I love it. If you get a chance, please go to, and I'll put that up here. Let me put this up here. This is not my PTC chart. Where's my LTC chart at? Where's my Litecoin chart go? Oh, this is my Litecoin chart. Oh, what the hell? There it is. There it is. What the hell? Huh. Where's my Litecoin chart at? Now I lost my damn Litecoin chart. That's it. It's my Litecoin chart. Thought I had targets on it. I gotta go find this chart again. Okay, right. Thank you guys so much. I will catch you all on the flip side. And let's put this here. Paste. Nope. All right. Peace.